Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by fields and quiet roads, there lived a young boy named Arjun. Arjun had big dreams. He wanted to achieve something great in life, become successful, and make his family proud. But there was one problem. Arjun lacked consistency. He was full of excitement at the beginning of everything. Whenever he started something new, he would give his 100%. But that energy didn't last long. After a few days, he would feel bored, lazy, or distracted. And slowly, he would stop. Then again, after some time, he would start something new. And the same cycle repeated. Start strong, lose interest, quit. Because of this habit, Arjun never saw real progress in anything. Days passed, weeks passed, months passed, and his life remained the same. One evening, feeling frustrated and disappointed, Arjun went for a walk near the outskirts of his town. As he walked, he saw an old man sitting near a small well. The old man looked calm and peaceful, as if he had no worries in the world. Arjun sat beside him and sighed deeply. The old man noticed and asked softly, "You seem troubled. What's bothering you?" Arjun replied, "I try to improve myself. I start studying, exercising, learning new skills, but I can't continue. I lose motivation very quickly. I feel like I'll never succeed." The old man smiled gently. "You don't have a motivation problem," he said. "You have a consistency problem." Arjun looked confused. "Consistency?" he asked. The old man nodded. "Yes, and if you truly want to understand it, come meet me tomorrow morning." The next morning. Before sunrise, Arjun reached the same place. The air was fresh and everything felt calm. The old man was already there. He handed Arjun a rope tied to a bucket and pointed toward the well. "Pull the bucket up," he said. Arjun did as he was told. He pulled the rope, brought the bucket full of water up, and placed it on the ground. "Now pour it back into the well," the old man said. Arjun was confused, but he followed the instructions. The water went back inside. "Again," the old man said. Arjun repeated the same process. Pull, pour, repeat. After a few minutes, Arjun became irritated. "What is the point of this?" he asked. "I'm just doing the same thing again and again. Nothing is changing." The old man smiled. "Look closely at the rope," he said. Arjun looked at the rope carefully. Then the old man pointed toward the edge of the well. Arjun leaned closer, and this time he noticed something. There were marks on the stone, deep marks, lines carved into the hard surface. Arjun was surprised. "How did this happen?" he asked. The old man replied, "This rope is soft, the stone is hard, but by rubbing against it every single day, again and again, it has created these marks." Arjun stood silent. The old man looked at him and said, "This is the power of consistency." The lesson begins. "You see," the old man continued, "it's not about doing something big once. It's about doing small things again and again without stopping. Even if the progress is invisible at first, it is still happening." Arjun listened carefully. "If you study for one day and then stop for 5 days, you will never improve. But if you study a little every day without fail, your growth becomes unstoppable." Arjun began to understand. "So consistency is more important than intensity?" he asked. The old man smiled. "Exactly." Arjun's decision. That day, Arjun made a decision. He would change his life. But this time, he wouldn't chase big goals. He would focus on small actions, daily actions, consistent actions. He started with simple things, waking up early, studying for just 1 hour, exercising for 15 minutes. Nothing too big, nothing too difficult. But one rule: no skipping. Even on days when he felt tired, he did it. Even on days when he didn't feel motivated, he still showed up. Because now he understood something important. Motivation is temporary, but consistency creates results. The struggle. At first, it was not easy. Some days he felt like quitting. Some days he felt like nothing was changing. No results, no improvement, he thought. But then he remembered the rope and the stone. The marks were not made in one day. They were made over time, slowly, silently. And that gave him strength. So he continued. The change. Weeks passed, then months, and slowly things began to change. Arjun became more focused. His mind became sharper. His body became stronger. He started understanding things faster. His confidence increased. People around him noticed the difference. "You've changed," they said. "You're more disciplined now." Arjun smiled. He knew the secret. It wasn't talent. It wasn't luck. It was consistency, the real transformation. One day, Arjun went back to the well to meet the old man again. But this time, something was different. He didn't go there with frustration. He went there with gratitude. He looked at the stone again. The marks were still there. A reminder, a powerful reminder, that small, repeated actions can change even the hardest things. Moral of the story: success is not built in a day. It is built daily. It is built when you choose to show up even when you don't feel like it. Consistency is what turns effort into results. It is what separates people who dream from people who achieve. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be the best. You just need to be consistent. Because in the end, small actions repeated every day create extraordinary results.